Hello, it's good to see you. I'm just off to meet my friend Norman. We're going for a bike ride. Norman's just learnt to ride his bike without stabilisers. I thought you might like to hear from Norman today. He's usually got something interesting to say. Here he is.
Hello everybody! I'm so excited! I've just learnt to ride my bike, all by myself, without stabilisers. I'm really glad I bumped into my friend Nellie. She helped me. She showed me how to do it. You see, I thought the best way to learn was to take my bike to the top of Plunders Hill, point it down, climb on and go. Well, that's when I bumped into Nellie. Literally. I sent her flying. Thankfully, she landed on the soft verge. Unfortunately, I landed in the ditch. It was full of stinging nettles. Ooh, ouch! Nellie picked me up and she brushed me down and said, "Norman, you're doing it all wrong." She told me I shouldn't go right to the top of a steep hill to start with. She said I needed to do it little by little. So she helped me. We only went a little way up at first, and Nellie stood behind me to steady me. She told me to keep my eyes on the road in front of me, and she told me she would be right behind me to catch me if I wobbled. It was so much fun, and it was pretty easy, doing it just a bit at a time. Every time I got safely to the bottom of the hill, we would go a little further up and have another go. And every time I got safely to the bottom, I had a little more confidence. I knew if I kept my eyes on the road in front of me, I'd be okay. And I knew Nellie was watching over me. Do you know, as I lay in bed last night, feeling really pleased with myself because I can ride my bike now, I was thinking about God. Trusting God is a bit like learning to ride a bike. Sometimes I think too much about myself, especially if I'm worried about something. I want to be in control of what's going to happen. So I try to sort things out and I end up getting in a pickle. When I do, my mum tells me I've got my knickers in a twist. I don't like it when she says that. I don't wear knickers. I wear big boy pants. Anyway, learning to ride my bike has helped me realise I need to trust God with what's happening now, and I need to trust God with what will happen in the future. He's planned my future. He loves me and he wants what's best for me. And he's always with me. So I can have confidence. He's always ready to catch me when I wobble and set me off in the right direction. Perhaps you'll be going out for a bike ride later today, or one day soon. I hope when you do, you'll think about God. I don't know if you believe in God or not, but I believe you can trust him. Anyway, I'm off for a bike ride now, so I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Happy cycling!
I wonder if you can sometimes be a bit like Norman. When you worry about something, you start to think too much about what might happen or what you think should happen. And you end up getting in a pickle, or as Norman's mum puts it, a knicker twist. I know I do sometimes. But then I always remember that I can trust God. God's got a plan for me and for my life. And I believe he has for you too. Is there something you're worried about at the moment? Let's just pause and think. You could tell God what you're worried about. He loves to hear from you. Then perhaps you will feel more confident knowing he's right there to catch you when you wobble. I'd like to pray before I go off on my bike ride. Why don't you have a listen? If you want it to be your prayer, you could say amen, which means I agree. If you don't want to pray or don't believe in God, just use this time to think. Dear God, thank you that even when we don't know what's going to happen, you know, because you've got a plan. And thank you that you're always there to catch us every time we wobble. Help us to trust in you and to feel confident knowing that you're there. Amen. Well, it's been great to see you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.